All right, it's time. Let's get serious. Time to talk about nothing but the best, the 10 top niche fragrance releases of 2024 so far. Stick around, get comfortable. It's coming up next. Welcome back to another video. 𝗵𝗂𝗃 here. If you do love to make a great and lasting impression, you know that smelling good is a great way to start. Today we're talking about 10 of the best niche releases of the year so far from January through June, of course. I've already covered the top 10 designers. If you missed that video, I'm going to pop that link up here and of course in the description of this video. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into it. At the 10th spot, I'm going to give you guys a fragrance that really took me by surprise when I first tried this fragrance. The brand itself, I've experienced for the first time this year. The brand itself is Atelier Materi. The fragrance is 𝗕𝗿𝗃. This is an eau de parfum concentration. I did talk about this fragrance here on the channel a few times now. I actually did a top video for the spring, and this was actually in the top 5 favorites for me to rock in the spring of 2024. Absolutely fantastic fragrance. Cedar woods in the base, figs up top. This is creamy. It's very smooth as well. You have a sandalwood note here. There's a vetiver note for support. Absolutely incredible, earthy, long-lasting. One of my favorites, if not, I'd say in the top 3. And right now, I'd say it's my favorite fig fragrance ever made. Guys, get your nose in this one. You're not going to regret it. If you love the note of fig, this is a great one. And the reason why I love this one, of course, there's tons of fig fragrances in the world. But this one here, with the combination of notes and the way it's constructed, it just, to me, took to the next level. Fig is a fragrance note that I do enjoy, but this one here just made me love it. At the 10th spot, 𝗕𝗿𝗃 from Atelier Materi. Check this out if you haven't already. This is Boho Boko Magic Mushrooms at the 9th spot. This is very unique, very intriguing. It's woody, it's herbal, it's aromatic, it's also sweet and creamy at the same time. A little bit spicy as well, very intriguing. Definitely extremely fruity. This is a compliment magnet. If you wear this fragrance, guys, let me tell you, it's going to be something to be said about this fragrance. Long lasting, you know, compliment inducing, very intriguing at the same time, very inviting composition. Loving this one here. Almost has a fizzy and sparkly kind of a feel, almost like a soda pop, but again, sweet, creamy, woody, herbal, green. Absolutely fantastic. Magic mushrooms. I doubt you guys tried anything. That's the thing about this top list. I want to give you guys stuff that's different, stuff that really stood out for me in the last 6 months of 2024. This is definitely one of them. From the house of Boho Boko, never ceases to amaze me. 𝗷𝗓𝗏 in Gardenia, I think it's called, is still my favorite, but this one here, a second close runner-up. Definitely check it out, guys. At the 9th spot, one of the best releases of the year. No questions about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to something very sensual. Probably one of the most sensual fragrances here on this list. This is going to be Spice d'Arnaud from the house of Electamus. And I haven't talked about Electamus in quite a while here. Incredible sprayers. The bottles are second to none. One of the best bottle presentations in the game. Yeah, you have to give credit where credit is due. They do a fantastic job with their presentations. There's no two ways about it. No second guessing here. The smell on this one here is absolutely superb. I'm a huge fan of leather-based scents. This is going to be leather, vetiver, vanilla. There's a gorgeous bran note here that almost reminds you of bread. Like the smell of warm bread is one of the most inviting, mouth-watering scents or aromas I can think of. And this has that bran, warm bread kind of a feel, almost like second skin. Amazing, sensual, seductive, incredible fragrance, guys. A little bit powdery in the base as it dries down, but I'm telling you, all in all, incredible release for 2024. One of my favorites, a little bit spicy as well. Just in love with this one, guys, for the nice cooler nights coming up here in the summer as we get closer to the fall. This is one that I'm really going to be looking to wearing more and more as the weather gets cooler here. Absolutely fantastic scent. I think you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already, because if you haven't checked this out, you definitely are missing out. Coming in at the 7th spot, this is perfection for the spring, for the summer, and even early fall. I love this stuff. This has a note of red wine. Think about this. If you do know the drink, the beverage, sangria, which is basically wine with fruits, that's exactly the fragrance here. This is Sangria, a play on words here from Lorenzo Pazzalia from Italy. What an incredible fragrance, guys. Wow. Playful, fruity, boozy. I mean, it captured the note of wine and fruit to perfection. You smell this with your eyes closed, you thinking that someone has a glass of sangria to your nose, and you're smelling the actual drink, guys. Incredible stuff. With Lorenzo Pazzalia, the guy's a genius. You know with his fragrances, you can expect nothing but great creativeness. If you don't have something boozy, red wine kind of a fragrance in your collection, definitely look this way. But be warned, this is a very powerful, beastly type of a fragrance. It's going to take over a room right now. The whole room smells like this one. So go into knowing it, you must love that scent, because when you wear this, maybe this is going to actually wear you. So keep that in mind, guys. At the 7th spot, Sangria from Lorenzo Pazzaglia, one of the best and most incredible releases of 2024 niche edition. Coming in at number 6, this fragrance here was compared to a few things, but let me tell you, I've actually wore this fragrance quite a lot, and it's one of the fragrances that I'm really rocking for, you know, dresser situations where I really want to evoke a great, well put together vibe about myself, put my best foot forward, if you will. From the house of Micallef, this is 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 L'Intense. This is their 2024 release, flanker of 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃, the original, is more of a gourmand fragrance. 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 L'Intense, which is the newest one, is going to be rather a very aromatic, woody, spicy composition. Absolutely greatly put together. There is a combination of different things here. Perhaps when you smell this, it will remind you of a couple different things, but all in all things considered, this is its own thing. Let me tell you, from the beginning to the transition, to the development, and the dry down, this is an absolutely fantastic composition that will garner you compliments, will pull people in. If you like Layton from Parfums de Marly, I would say this is going to be a spicier, woodier version of that fragrance. If you could picture that, if you could believe that, this is going to be a more powerful, spicier, you know, woodier version of Layton from Parfums de Marly. So think about that scent aroma with the gorgeous, you know, aromatic, you know, scent profile that that fragrance has, with the cardamom and all the notes that that particular fragrance has. Add a ton of spices to this one, longer lasting resinous components, cardamom, leather, musk, birch, tonka beans, and of course cannabis are some of the main notes of this fragrance. An absolutely beast of a fragrance, and like I said before, incredible for compliments, incredible to bring people in, very inviting, very sensual, very seductive, great for nightwear, dresser situations. You're going to get people asking, what in the world, what on earth are you wearing? You smell amazing, I need a bottle for myself. That's 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 L'Intense, trust me on that one. If you haven't tried this one, give it a shot, get a decant, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And about discoveries, you know, which is the stuff I share here on the channel with you, incredible fragrance brands such as the ones I'm sharing with you here in this video. I want to share with you, of course, ScentXplore 2024 6th annual. It's the 7th edition of the event, because obviously we had Nashville back in Tennessee in May, but the one in December, this is it. It's the 6th annual in New York City. I can't wait to see you guys there. Check out details below. You already know it's the biggest international niche perfume convention in the world in this side of the pond here in the Americas. So guys, check all the details. It's going to be linked below, ScentXplore.com. It's going to be a 3-day event on December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Of course, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Award show, giveaways, welcome package to you guys that sign up for the event. You guys know all about ScentXplore, but if you haven't heard about this event, you want to know more information, check out details in the link in the description of this video, ScentXplore.com. I can't wait to see you there. Thousands of people will be there, including perfumers, brand owners, creative directors. ScentXplore is much more than just a niche perfume convention. It's really, I'd like to say, the home of the fragrance community, as it were, because it's a place that you can find like-minded individuals, have a great conversation, enjoy each other's company, grab an inspired cocktail that's inspired by fragrance, which we'll also have there, complimentary cocktails. Guys, check out details below. I can't wait to see you there. Incredible, extensive program with masterclass, workshops, just an event that's catered to the fragrance lovers, the fragrance, you know, enthusiasts like you and me. So check out details below. Hundreds of people have already signed up for the event. It's limited. This promotion right now, the welcome back ticket pricing, which is an incredible rate, the lowest it's ever been. It's good until the 30th of this month. So if you haven't signed up for it, this is the time. Enjoy, and of course, I can't wait to see you there and enjoy a great fragrant time with you all. So continuing with the list here, we're gonna go with the 5th spot, which is a fragrance that really took me by surprise, from the house of Suspiro. I don't know if you guys tried this one. This is one of their latest creation. It's called Traviata. Now, Traviata, the way I describe this, it's a warm, amazing sprayers, warm, woody, spicy composition. What it reminds me of, if you guys are familiar, which I'm sure you are, one of the most, you know, talked about, one of the most famous and popular fragrances in the world out there, Oud Wood from Tom Ford. This reminds me of a fruitier, woodier, and spicier version of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. So if you can imagine how good this stuff is, it's absolutely fantastic, guys. Gender-free, unisex, although I love wearing this stuff, guys. This is one of the fragrances that I've been wearing. It's like one of my best kept secrets. I wanted to kind of like, you know, gatekeep this one. I'm gonna share with you guys here today as one of the best releases of the year. If you guys haven't gotten your nose in this one, please do. Come back here and thank me later. Take Tom Ford Oud Wood, elevate the spices, the warmth, elevate the woods on it, make it fruitier. This is what you got right here, guys. Incredible. Traviata. at the fit spot as one of the best releases of the year so far that you must get your nose on. There was a fragrance from this line that got a little bit of a hype in the fragrance world last year, which I don't know if some of you guys heard about it or not, but when it comes to wow fragrance notes or accords, that are three that I love: leather, boozy notes, and of course tobacco. This one here is, in my opinion, one of the best tobacco fragrances out there that most of you will probably not have heard of at this point. You hear about it right now for the first time on this channel, because I don't think anyone has really talked about this fragrance. From the house of 𝗷𝗂𝘗, Essence of Origins. This is going to be from the tobacco collection. Last year, Cuban tobacco got a ton of hype. This year, to me, this is even better than Cuban tobacco, which I did talk about it here on the channel. This is Jamaican tobacco. Guys, what an extraordinary composition. If you haven't gotten your nose on this one and you're looking for a great tobacco fragrance to add onto your collection, or you're getting into tobacco, guys, look no further. This stuff here's absolutely beast. Amazing sprayers, by the way. Wow, this is just wow. This is boozy, it's leathery, it's fruity. I get dried fruits. I get a rum note here up top. The tobacco is absolutely amazing from beginning to end. It stays present, and it's a force to be reckoned with. If you love tobacco, guys, I'm telling you, Jamaican tobacco is absolutely beast mode. Love this stuff. It's so appealing, so refined, so elegant, so sophisticated. Incredible. I'm gonna go as far as saying that this right here will definitely make some of my lists in the upcoming months of the year as the weather gets cooler. We're talking fall, we're talking winter. Expect to see this fragrance. Don't dismiss this brand, 𝗷𝗂𝘗. And if you haven't tried their tobacco collection, definitely give Cuban tobacco a try. I think you're gonna love it, but definitely try Jamaican tobacco, guys. This is even better than Cuban tobacco, which I love, so it's saying a lot. Coming in at number 3, probably one of the most talked about releases of the year so far. Definitely, I'd say in the top 10 most talked about. It's gonna make my top 3 here for a reason. This is going to be a flanker, a continuation of a great fragrance that made such strides in the niche perfume world out there. The fragrance, of course, is Guidance. The one I'm talking about is the third favorite release of the year for me so far is Guidance 46. Ladies and gentlemen, this one here, a woodier, spicier version of the original. Granted, the original was beast mode, incredible in performance, but that was a very floral, amber, spicy kind of a fragrance. It leaned a lot more feminine. Not that this one here will not lean feminine. I think it definitely leans more feminine. You know, I think ladies will appreciate this fragrance more than guys, but here's the kicker. Guys that wear this fragrance, once they, because you tell them to wear this, it's a feminine, quote unquote, release, and guys will kind of twist their nose, it's a little floral, a little, you know, too floral for my taste, but give this one a chance, guys. I have, and I was surprised by how this developed on my skin and the kind of reactions I was getting with this fragrance. Because like I said, opens up very spicy. You have cloves here, of course. You have some floral components, some ambery notes. You have that trifecta of the hazelnut, which gives the fragrance somewhat of a nuttiness feel. The fruity pear is definitely very apparent, very present here. The osmanthus, along with the saffron, will give this fragrance almost like a leathery feel. And because of the spiciness and the woods that this has, this one here is definitely more well-balanced for my taste. I think the original Guidance is definitely more feminine. This one here on my skin turns very woody, ambery, and spicy, which I'm telling you guys, this is an absolute beast of a release. If you guys haven't gotten your nose in this one, do yourself a favor and try Guidance 46. I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is definitely on fire right now. The perfumer, everything this guy touches becomes incredible for whichever brand he works with. He releases something, he's one of the most prevalent perfumers of our time right now. This is like history in the making. So definitely try this one here at the third spot, one of my favorite releases of the year. For all things considered, guys, this stuff here is very well blended and extremely well balanced, amazing in performance, and the scent itself is nothing short of incredible. Speaking about a brand that's definitely on fire, on a roll right now, releasing incredible hit after hit after hit. This is a fragrance that I've done a full review for you guys, and I talked about it on that review, that this was definitely one of my favorite finds of the year. Hence the fact that it's a number 2 spot. Loving this stuff. From the house of Orman James, this is Vanilla Fix Intensivo. What an incredible vanilla-based scent. This is a lot more than just a vanilla-based scent. If you go into this thinking about vanilla, you're going to be sadly mistaken, because this is so much more. This is going to be woody, spicy, very aromatic, very full, very inspiring. This reminds me of a lot of different things. It borrows elements for the woodiness that I get with Spice and Wood from Creed, for example. It gives me like a lighter, more controlled version of Creation E from Roja Parfums. It borrows elements from those fragrances. It's nothing like them, but it has some characteristics of those fragrances, and then it makes its own creation with this fragrance. If you love vanilla, you're gonna love this. If you want to get into vanilla, you're going to love this because it dries as it gets into the heart, the dry down. It dries into this very aromatic, woody, a little bit spicy composition. There is iris here, orris butter, definitely incredible. If you love the note of iris like myself, you're going to fall in love with this thing from the first sprayer. It's simple as that. At the #1 spot, I talked about this fragrance over and over again. I talked about the brand. The more I dive into this brand, the more I discover hidden jewels, hidden gems. This is something that I shared with you guys already on the channel in the unboxing video I did, I believe, before this one. This stuff here is definitely one of the best releases of the year, guys. If you love a great, woody, spicy, warm composition, this is no joke. This is Beast from the house of 𝗕𝗫 𝗵𝗿 51D. This was officially released earlier this year, around March, April, around springtime. I didn't have a chance to pick this up until about a couple weeks ago. Amazing sprayers. This guy's an absolute beast of a fragrance. This is warm, it's spicy, it's fruity. We've got a ton of fruits up top. We're talking pineapple, we're talking passion fruit. It's an incredible melange of fruity notes that are absolutely delectable, followed by some spices, some resins, some woods, some leathery undertones. Absolutely fantastic. You do have a note of oud in here as well, which adds incredible dimension, texture, and power to the fragrance. This is a beast fragrance. I think I described this fragrance as if you took Tom Ford Oud Wood or Oud for Greatness, you know, that kind of a oudy, very inspiring and inviting kind of a composition, and you mashed it with 𝗿𝗏, but a lot more controlled in the sense that it's not overbearing, not too sweet, not overly powerful in a sense that's gonna like push people away. This is blended to perfection, very well balanced, along with the woody notes, the spices, the warm, the resins, the fruits. This is a beast, guys. Amazing stuff. In fact, you know what? This is gonna be my scent of the day today. You don't need more than that. Believe me, I'm gonna be nuclear all day today. 𝗵𝗿 51D. Try this fragrance, come back here and thank me. You're gonna be noticed for sure. And of course, you can try all the fragrances in this video if you wanna try them before you buy them, because I blind buy, so you don't have to. So you guys can check out perfume.com, get a decant, just like this one, live with it, wear on skin. When you guys know you wanna get a bottle, then you go ahead and pick up a bottle. Use my code MAX12 for 12% off site-wide. And of course, guys, check out ScentXplore.com. Can't wait to see you there. Register to the event before registrations are over. If you want to be a part of the after party, those are very limited tickets, so definitely register before they're gone. And of course, guys, I will keep you guys in the know. I'll keep you guys informed. All things fragrance. You guys do enjoy the channel. Don't forget to share your support. It means the world to me. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and hit the bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. And of course, I will see you right back here with another full review or top video like this one very soon. Take care. Smell great.